Hey guys, I am back and I've got an exciting new part of Kershaw's new lineup for the new year. And it just arrived today, a day early from Mass Drop. Cool. You guys know how much I love Mass Drop. I'm always talking about Mass Drop and always trying to get you guys to sign up for Mass Drop. So, my Mass Drop referral link is in the video description. And you should all use it if you haven't already used it to sign up and then buy stuff from Mass Drop. But we'll talk about that later on. Let's talk about the Kershaw Boilermaker, because since I saw this knife, I've been excited to get my hands on it, and I got a pretty good deal on Mass Drop as opposed to the MSRP or what it's advertised for on most other online platforms. But the thing that really attracted me to the Boilermaker was, number one, it's a Les George design, so that's pretty cool. Great designer, great knife maker, but it's got like some story behind it. It's got theme. It's just not another Kershaw knife, standard, here's our stonewash or satin finish blade and, a glass-filled nylon black handle. They went for a specific style on this knife, and that's what I'm really excited to look at. This is really different as far as styling for a Kershaw knife goes. So, oh man, I ripped the box. Oh, sad face. We're going to look at this. And, and it is that kind of different styling that really, really excited me about this. So I've heard some people describe it as a steampunk look, and I totally disagree. This is not steampunk. To me, this is like engineering. This is industrial. Well, the knife's namesake, Boilermaker, is an industrial term. It's a person, originally, way back in the day, they made boilers. They would craft them out of, hand bang them out of metal. Now today, a Boilermaker is somebody that would fabricate all sorts of stuff. Furnaces, bridges, anything, any industrial metal application, and that's kind of where the look comes from. And I really like it. So first of all, it's all steel design, like the whole thing. Kind of a bronze brown PVD coating with like a sort of a little stonewash finish, which I really like. I love the look of this thing. And that look has that old sort of patinaed, antiqued, turn of the century kind of industrial look. It's not that bright, shiny metal, that satin finish, the kind of standard, just bare metal finish that Kershaw really uses a whole lot. So it's not a very fancy knife, in terms of materials or construction. It's not. It's just the look that they put into it is really, really cool. And that's what I really like. The backspacer is plastic, and I think if they had done full steel and just put the steel backspacer in there with that pattern, that would have been awesome. Deep carry clip. Now, I don't think you can switch this clip around at all. So I think it is right hand, tip up only. Perfect soup for me, no soup for anybody else. Lightweight for, an all-steel construction knife. Not super light, but also not too heavy as, a steel frame and steel scale knife would go. The lines on it are pretty nice. I like it. Obviously flipper design. No thumb studs. Everything blade and frame and scale all matches. I want to open it up though too, because something very different when you look at it. So yeah, it's speed safe, but do you notice anything on the blade that's normally not there with a Kershaw? Let's close that up again. Look at the centering. Perfect centering. Fit and finish is really nice all throughout this. So it kind of, with the PVD coating, the coloring on it, look at the finish on that blade. That's beautiful. And no markings, but then you got that little window right there, and you've got your Kershaw. I just think it's a nifty, yeah, I'm using the word nifty. It's a nifty knife, nice addition to their lineup. It's not, high-end quality steel, because it's not a ZT and it's not one of their high-end designs, but it's a really nice looking knife. It's different. It's really different. It stands out. I'm really excited for it. Love the blade shape. It's a little small for me and my taste, but this is one of those where beggars can't be choosers. It is what it is, and I really wanted to get my hands on the design. Again, Les George, great designer, great knife maker. Really like his stuff. And with the Speed Safe, one of my favorite assisted opening systems. It's going to be reliable every single time, and easy one-handed operation every single time. My favorite part of the whole thing, forget all the little stylish choices and everything, it's that finish. It's the PVD coating, which doesn't look like, a lot of times you get a PVD coated blade and it looks like that heavy, almost powder coat look. It's that nice, light, the darkened metal, but I mean like the light coating. Like it almost doesn't look like it's coated. It just looks like the metal has a patina to it with a light stonewash on it, which is gorgeous. It almost looks like somebody took anode the blade or took a blowtorch to it and did some oxidization to it. You know what I mean? It just has a really nice look to it, and this is not kind of a look that I've seen on a lot of other knives. Certainly not in this kind of price range. Speaking of price range, it is a little bit higher priced than a lot of other Kershaws, but you can see there's a lot more that goes into this. This isn't like a cast billet or anything. This is cut and finished, so it's not like they're pouring this into a mold. It's CNC'd. It is going to be a little bit more expensive. So in terms of comfort in your hand, the jimping is pretty good. Could be a little bit more aggressive. Could get a better lock in your hand, but it is comfortable. If you've got bigger hands, it might not be the most. It's not uncomfortable, but it could be a little bit. A beefier, bigger knife would be a little bit easier to get a hold of, a little bit more comfortable to hold on to, but still, again, for all the other features, totally willing to overlook all that other stuff. It's not uncomfortable by any means. It's not. It is a solid, I just love, it is perfect. I could do that all day long. This could be my fidget spinner knife, not literally a spinner, but just keep my hand occupied. You hear that sound? That's great. It's not a very large blade, so great EDC size. Take a look at the finish on that edge right there out of the package. Now, of course, we can strop that out, maybe put it on a diamond stone and get it just mirror perfect shiny, but great balance. Again, nice weight to it. I guess let's get the paper and the cord. Super smooth. Feels like nothing going through that paper. Make nice little curly cues and then just slice right on down. For cord cutting, little bit of effort, but great pull-through test. Finished really nicely, and the slice and the knife, the blade barely moves. Let's try that one again. Blade barely moves through the cord. So mechanically finished great. The finish on it is beautiful. Nice size, great EDC size and weight. Love the action on it. Of course, I have no doubt we got to check that lock up there, and it looks very good. But sorry, but so I don't think that lock traveled at all. Not at all. No stickiness, no centering issues, and your Speed Safe is right back to where it was. So you know what? I think size-wise, it matches the Perpetua just about perfect. And those of you who have been following the channel for a while know that this is my EDC of choice most days. Now I do rotate some others through. The Off-Grid Black Mamba, loved that one. I love it, and it gets some pocket time too. But most days, just because I've done, and you can see the edge there, like this gets a lot of love TLC, and it feels good. Size, weight, axis lock, and everything. I love this. I think it's going to get bumped out of the pocket for a little bit for me to carry this and give it some time and attention and check it out. There's no contest in terms of the steel, the difference between the Nitro V and the 8CR13. I mean, clearly this is a much higher grade, but between, you know, all the features and everything about this knife, I'm dying to give this a real try and carry it around. Right now, off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I think this one feels a little bit heavier, but deep carry clip as opposed to not. You know, I just realized I don't see a lanyard hole in here at all, but that's fine with me. I mean, you can make one, I guess, right there. But anyway, yeah, I really think that the Boilermaker is going to bump the Perpetua for just a little bit. We're talking a major price difference too. We're talking about over twice the price. So we're really gonna see how it works out there. But I'm really dying to give this pocket time and carry it around. I'm really excited to get my hands on it. I'm really excited, guys. So, you know, in this kind of first look mini review, awesome new offering from Kershaw. I really love their lineup for 2019. There's a couple more that I have already that we're gonna look at. There's 5 or 6 more that I'm dying to get my hands on too. They've got some great stuff in their kind of new lineup here. So definitely going to look at more of them. But yeah, Boilermaker is a beauty of a knife. I really like it, and I hope you guys do too. But now I want to hear what you guys think of it. So communicating with some of you guys back and forth, I know that there's a handful of you out there that really do not like all steel frame and scale, you know, all steel design knives. There are pros and cons to it, and you know, everybody's entitled to their own opinions. That's what I love about the whole knife world, you know, and community, is that everybody really has their own ideas and likes and dislikes. So I know there's some people that are going to love an all steel construction. There are some people that are really not going to like it, and I'm curious to hear what you guys think of this. I mentioned mass drop. I got to talk about mass drop. I always got to throw that in there. So I saved myself some money on mass drop. We've talked about mass drop before, and you know, every time we get a mass drop item, we're going to talk about it. We've got a couple items in the giveaway that's going to wrap up. I mean, if it's not wrapped up, you haven't seen the wrap up video already, in the next just little bit. If you guys sign up for mass drop using my referral link, and then you buy something, and there's so much cool stuff on mass drop that you can get great deals on. When you buy your first item, you're going to get yourself $10 credit towards the next thing you buy. My channel is also going to get $10 credit, so I can get cool stuff. Anything that I get with mass drop credit, I automatically put in the giveaway bucket. Whether it's, you know, a $10 item that I get with $10 mass drop credit, or it's a $100 item that I use just $5 of my mass drop credit for, that item goes in the giveaway bucket. Now I've got stuff already set aside for the next giveaway, and there's stuff in this giveaway that was, you know, bought with mass drop credit, and so that's my word to you guys. So it helps out the channel. We get to see new cool stuff. Helps out you guys. You guys get yourselves, you know, free $10. You save money on mass drop. They've got so many categories that you can look up, and there's only 6 that I'm really into. There's blades, there's EDC carry, there's flashlights, there's outdoors, there's ultralight, there's DIY, and board games. Actually, those are the categories that I'm into, that I regularly look at. I also look at some of the other ones now and then. But anyway, I know a whole lot of you already signed up, and you know, if you haven't made your first purchase, take a look, make your first purchase, and get. I mean, great deals all the time. I have saved so much money. Honestly, I've saved so much money getting stuff on mass drop. Maybe not like all at once on one item, but if you add up all the money on all the stuff I've got, it's like hundreds of bucks that I've saved on mass drop, so it's cool. So anyway, what do you guys think? You guys like the Boilermaker? Do you like, anybody like it? Anybody as excited about this as I am? Is anybody just totally turned off? By the way, I'm going to add this to my Amazon influencer page. Not only will you find it under video reviewed knives, you'll probably find it under Doc P's favorite folding knives too, because I just love this so much. So I'll make sure I find the lowest price I can on Amazon for you and throw it on there, so anybody that's interested can find it. And you know, if you're a Prime member, great. If you're not a Prime member, there'll be a link on my influencer page where you can sign up for Prime too, because let me tell you, the amount of stuff I buy on Amazon pays for the Prime free shipping. It pays for itself for me every year anyway. But there'll be a link to the Amazon influencer page that you guys have asked me to set up too, also in the video description, where you can check out this, just about every knife that I've ever reviewed, and some of my favorite categories on there stuff too. So yeah, man, I'm really excited about this. We'll be looking at, over the next couple weeks, 3 or 4 more Kershaw knives. One that's not brand new, but I've been asked to look at it a whole lot. One that is a Blade HQ exclusive of a Kershaw automatic, and then 2 more from like the new 2019 lineup. So you guys discuss. Tell me what I'm so excited, guys. I love this knife. I've been dying to get my hands on it. I'm so glad it's here. So glad it's here. I'm so glad it wasn't a disappointment, because if this was not, didn't live up to expectations, oh, man, this would have been a cranky ass video, but I would have been so upset. So anyway, guys, let's hear your opinions on it. Check out all those links. Patreon team, about to send out another round of cool stuff for my Patreon guys. Might want to sign up. It's a good time to sign up. All my Instagram, Facebook, contact information, all that good stuff in the video description. You can check it out. So you guys go ahead and do that. And in the meantime, remember, you are all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.